Hi everyone, welcome to HarboroughPilates. This time we're not at home, but we're back at the squash club. I've just been setting up and practicing because later on this week we're going to be doing some live Zoom sessions. So I'm just working out the logistics of it. But today we'll record a YouTube one for you to use whenever you want to use it. I thought we'd use weights today. So if you've got any weights, I've got my weighted balls, but you might have tin cans you're using or whatever you're finding, hand weights, whatever, just to give a little bit of resistance with some of the moves. So grab them if you've got them and let's get started. Think about that posture, stretch it nice and high through the back of the neck, drawing in through your tummy, and just have a little gentle roll backwards and forwards, drawing in, dropping back the other way. Find that mid position. From there we're having a little lift up and lower down. So we're working from the ankles up today. Up we come, down we go. Keep going, drawing in, lifting up nice and straight, back down. Sometimes I like to think of being almost like on the gallopers at the fair, and we're going up and down. Onto those toes. You can think of it as pushing your toes into the floor. That helps with some people. With the next one, let's go up and then have a little bend of the knees, lower the heels and come back up. And again, lift, bend the knees, drop the heels, come back up. 3 more. Up, bend, lower and up. 2. Last one. Up we come. Down we go. And we're standing nice and upright. Let's lift our arms up towards the ceiling. Have a big stretch up. Reaching up. 3, 2, 1. Big stretch round and let's go swimming. Up we come. Round we go. And again. 3 more. 2. Last one. Up we come, coming down into the middle, lengthen through the back of that neck, pulling through your tummy. And we're doing our dumb waiters. Arms are going out to the side and back in. Keep your elbows gently tucked in. Stretch across the front of your chest. 2 more. With the next one. Out we go, wide and draw back in. And again, reach wide and back in. 2 more. Stretch and back. Last one. Out we go. Over we go with a big reach over and come back in. Over to the other side. Reach and over. 2 more. And back. Last one. Keep that ball up there, bring the other one. Mickey Mouse ears time. And let's do our little dolphin dive. So we're dropping our chin on our chest, curling up, and reach back and come back up. And again, down we go. Coming back up. So if I go sideways, you can see me. We're curling up as tight as we can. And then we're arching on the way back. Now, depending on how stiff your back is, some of you will get a nice arch, some of you might not. That's fine. Just go with what your back does. Let's do 1 more. Down we go, swoop back up, stretch back up, let's go wide. From there, wide squat. For 4, 3, 2, last one, holding it there. Bring those arms together and we're arm openings. Round we're going, and back to the middle. Round to the other side, and back to the middle. Keep going, reaching round, and back. Last one, coming back, and then come on back up. Have a big march, big arms. 3, 2, 1, from there. Breath in, breath out. Reach down one side, bring the other arm round. Circle into the middle. Gently, gently draw yourself up bit by bit by bit. Drop those shoulders back. down the other side. So we're using the weights to help us get that extra bit of movement. Round into the middle and coming back up. Once more to each side. Coming round and up. Last one, down we go. Into the middle. Carefully, carefully drawing yourself up. Stretching back up. Breath in. Breath out. Chin on chest. Let's go for our roll downs. Stretching all the way. Curling up, curling up, curling up. Hips to the ceiling. Drawing up bit by bit by bit by bit. Unfurling, opening out. And again. Down we go. Chin on chest. Little bend of the knees to give yourself that extra give at the back of the legs so you can curl up more through the back. Even give yourself a little hold if you want. You can leave the balls down there. Gently come back up. Last one. Down we go. And we're going to go down onto the mats. Big stretch down. Pop yourself onto your mat or your floor. Just have a little rearrange of you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to bring you a bit nearer, I think, so we can see each other. Oh, other way. Good stuff. Okay, so lying down to start with. Arms down by the side. We're going to start off with our hundreds. So think about your posture to start with, though. We're nice and wide across the chest. Feet a hip width apart, knees a hip width apart. We're sinking down through the middle, drawing up through your tummy, flattening out that lower back. We're working across the front of our tummy. And then gently roll back the other way, arching up through that low back. And then drawing in and flattening out. And arching back up again. And then find that mid position. So we're holding that mid position. And we're going to start bouncing our arms up and down. If you've got little weights, you can be tapping onto those. Holding that position. If you want more of a challenge, you can lift your head up. Or you can bring a leg into single tabletop for a level 2. Both legs for a level 3. Any of those with the chin up if you want to. Or if you're feeling a bit stretchy through the backs of that legs, you can take it up into a level 4. And we're pumping away there. Okay, I'm going to do the level 3. And keep your focus on what's happening through that low back. There shouldn't be anything happening. You should be just pulling in across the front of that tummy. If you start to think, oh, I can't hold it, or I've got too much working on my neck, you lower that head down. You refocus, you drop a leg down. You drop down levels. Keep tapping away. And just quite a way to go, isn't it? Let's keep going. For another 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently lower one leg and the other, and then relax out through that lower back. Let's have a little stretch out from there. One leg, 2 legs, both arms, reaching away. Breath in, breath out. Sink in the middle. Bring those legs back in. Right, we're into double leg stretch time. So let's bring the arms up. We're going to have a little think about our level 1 to start with to feel what's happening around the rib cage. So as we take those arms back overhead, if you're using the weights, go carefully. If you've got any shoulder problems, neck problems, really go carefully. Perhaps even don't use weights. From that stretched out position, your ribs might be lifted. That's okay. But as you start to bring those arms back over, we're going to fold through that middle to help bring those arms all the way back over. Breath in. Let's do it for another 3. Try and keep as low as you can through that rib cage. And back. Moving on those out breaths. Don't have the arms too close together. They should be wider than your body. Out we go. And back. If you're back at the squash club, think about those fluorescent lights. It's wider than the fluorescent lights. Last one at level 1. Coming back over. Let's add the legs for level 2. So one leg at a time, stretching it out. Hover that leg, reach the arms back, and then draw back in. Change to the other side. Reaching out. Drawing back in. Keep going. So you're trying to keep that body as still as possible. That's got all the scaffolding holding the building together. It's providing something for these pulleys, these arms to pull on. Up we come. 2 more. Stretching away. Drawing back in. Last one. Out we go. Coming back in. Bring those arms down. Give them a rest there. Send through the middle. Bring one leg into a single tabletop. We're going to hip twist. Keep the pelvis level. Take that leg out. So level 3. Coming back in. As you take the leg out to the side, we're keeping that other side of your bottom down. Okay, keep going. 3. It might be 4, but we're going to do another 3 anyway. Squeezing in across the front. Weights even, both sides of your bottom. Try and relax through the shoulders. 2 to go. We're just twisting at that hip. Last one. Out we go. Coming back in. Gently, gently lower that leg down. Relax through the body. Recenter, pulling in across the front of your hips. Float the other leg up. Out we go with this one. Out we go to the side. Drawing back in. Out we go. Drawing back in. Keep that other side of your bottom down. 3. We've got 3 to go. Coming back in. 2 more. Last one. Big stretch out. Coming back in. And gently lower down. Bring those arms back up. And this time we're going to add arms to those legs. You can single tabletop or you can double tabletop. Okay? Let's start with a single and we'll do 4. As you take that leg out to the side, so I'm doing left leg, the right arm is going out to the side. And draw back up. 3. Back in. 2 to go. Keep the body nice and still. You might not be twisting out too far, that's fine. Good, gently lower that tabletop. Up to the other leg. If you're in a double, just switch to the other leg. Out we go. Coming back in. So we're doing the same side each time. So left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. Last one. Coming back in, lowering back down. Okay. Single tabletop. This time we're single leg stretching, level 2. So we're reaching away, taking the opposite arm back and drawing back in for 4. 3. As you open out with that arm, keep the tummy tight. Last one. Gently lower down. Let's change to the other side and reach away and back for 4, 3, 2. Try not to arch through the back. Last one. Good stuff. Now, if you're feeling confident about your double tabletops, we're going to repeat that, but double tabletop it. If you're not happy double tabletopping, single tabletop, or even keep the foot on the ground. You can do level 1s, Yeah, or you can do level 2s or single tabletops, so level 3s, aren't they? Okay, so from there, we're starting with our hip twist. We're alternating the legs this time, okay? So we're going out to the side and back in. Change leg, change arm. So either have both feet on the ground, I suggest, or both feet into tabletop. Less confusing. 3 to go. 2. Drawing in through that middle, keep that solid. Last one. And then opposite arm and leg as we single leg stretch. Reach and back. Reach and back. Keep solid through the middle. 2 to go. Last one. Coming back in. Lower the arms down by your side. Lower the legs one at a time. And relax there. Let's give the arms a bit of a rest. Take the balls away. Take the pillow away. Let's shoulder bridge. Okay? So from there, feet and knees are underneath the hips. We're drawing in through your tummy. And we're thinking about gently peeling up onto nice wide shoulders. Big toes are down. And then from there, let's gently lower down through the rib cage. Bit by bit by bit by bit. Breath in. Breath out, and we're coming up. Lifting up. Tight through your bottom, pulling up through your tummy. As you sink back down, curl down through the body. Stretching it away. Imagine you're really reaching down through the spine. With the next one, let's have a little hold at the top. So we're pulling up, curling up, holding that there. And then drop one hip down, we're twisting. Lift it back up, twist the other way. So if you pop your fingertips on those bony bits at the front, feel one drop down, lift up through your bottom. Other side drops down, lift up through your bottom. So we're dropping and twisting. Last one. High bridge, don't let this bottom sink. And we're lowering down bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Okay, let's do another one of those holds. Drawing in through your tummy, peel yourself up. Push down through those feet, pull up through your tummy, tighten through your bottom. And we're going to dip for 6 and back up. 5, back up. 4, back up. 3, 2, last one. And gently, gently roll back down, resting yourself there. Should we have a little stretch out at this point? Find whatever you're using to help stretch yourself. Bring one knee up towards you, give it a cuddle. Stretching through that back, and then stretch that toe up, heel up, feel it all the way up the back of the leg, toe down. Holding that big old stretch there. Feel the length, we want as long as you can get it. If you can, centre through the middle, don't flatten out, and you'll feel it a little bit more through the back of that leg. You can slide the other leg flat as well. And we're holding there for 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower that leg down. Let's change over to the other side. Bring that knee in, giving it a cuddle. And then pushing up towards the ceiling. Push that heel away, toes down. Slide the other leg out. Try and feel that length all the way up the back. From the heel to the bottom. Stretching away. Holding it there. Deep breath in. Breath out. Stretch just that little bit further. And we're holding for 3, 2, 1. Gently lower back down. Good. Bring both feet together, both knees together, arms out to the side. Let's twist right the way over. Head goes one way, knees go the other. If you've got space, you can stretch out that top leg. Get that extra stretch. Bring the leg back, change over to the other side. Oh, it's lovely having so much more space to stretch out in. Drawing in. You might think, well, that's not the court though, Alison, and it isn't. I didn't think it would be fair to taunt people with being on the court. So I'm up in the bar, which I repainted last weekend. So it's looking all nice and spruce. Reaching over with the other leg. Big old stretch. 3, 2, 1. And then let's go over onto our sides. We'll do a little bit of clam work, a little bit of arm openings, being as we've got weights with us. So support your neck. You want a straight line through that arm, neck, shoulders, hips to your feet, okay? If your arm is a little bit in front, that's going to make you curl. That's not the best position. So in that case, get a big pillow and bring the arm in front, okay? But if you can, stack yourself up there, draw in through the waist, get that lift up through there, tighten up through your tummy, squeeze through your bottom, and we're opening out and gently lowering back down. And again, squeezing open, tight through your back of your bottom and lowering back down. 2 to go. Like that. Check and see if you've got your little lift. Last one, up we come. Slowly down, relax there, bring those feet up into the air. Let's do a level 2. Drawing in and we're squeezing and opening. Slowly back down. And again, squeeze and open. Slowly back down. 3 to go. 2. Slowly down. Relaxing through the shoulder. Up we come, that last one. Gently lower the knee down, lower the feet down. Stretch the legs out. Let's just do a little torpedo stretch. You can do it with or without the ball or the weight. Stretching over, nice and long for 4 and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. Last one. Big reach over, coming back. Bring that arm back down, bend those feet back up. Change if you can to something a little bit bigger so you can have both arms out in front. If you've got your tin can weight or a weight that can roll, pop it underneath that upper arm. And we're going to stretch that one out in front and draw back through the hips, through the shoulders. And again, reaching away and drawing back. Last one. Reaching back. Coming back, and then from there, let's do our arm openings. Now, this is where you need to go carefully. If you've got any neck problems, shoulder problems, don't use the weight, okay? If you are feeling a bit more confident, you can use that weight. We're going to reach up, twist through the body, so your rib cage goes with you, your collarbone, your breastbone, till it's up towards the ceiling. After that, gravity's going to take it over, so go really, really carefully. And then to bring it back over, drawing through your tummy. We're working from that rib side of your rib cage to your pelvis to pull us back over. So your head and your breastbone go with you. You watch that arm over. Stretching right over. You can squeeze your knees down if you want to. Drawing through your tummy, come back over. One more. Over we go. It's really good at stretching you out. You've just got to be a little bit careful. Draw back over. And then pop yourself up. Take everything down the other end. And we're going to do all the same on the other side. Okay? So, support that neck with whatever you need to support it with. So I've got my arm underneath there. Knees are bent up, hips are stacked up, shoulders are stacked up. Okay? We're thinking about our clams to start with, drawing in through the middle, squeezing through the bottom, opening that knee out. We're not rolling backwards through the body, just through that hip joint. Imagine the ball and socket opening out. Squeezing open. Lowering back down. Try and relax through your shoulders. Squeeze. Gently back down. One more at this level. Drawing in, squeezing open. Nice and tight. Big strong bottom. Slowly down. And then the feet go up in the air. We're still drawing in through the tummy. We've got a little bit of air going underneath us at our waists. We're squeezing open. We're pulling up through the pelvic floor. Tightening through the tummy. Squeezing through the bottom. And slowly lowering back down. And again, squeezing open. Drawing both sides of our bottom together. Okay. 2 more. Big squeeze. Slowly, slowly on that way down. Last one. Opening out. Gently back down. Feet back down. Stretch out nice and long and low. And we're going to do our torpedo. So, go carefully. You can use a weight or you can go without. Stretch. And back over. For 3. Oh no, we did 4, didn't we? 4. 3. 2. Coming back over. Last one coming up. Back we come. Gently back down. Bend those knees up. And we're going into our arm openings. So, have something a little bit higher to support your neck. If you're using something that can roll, have it in front. Both arms out in front. Think about that top shoulder not being up by the ear. We want that length from the ear to the shoulder. And we're rolling forwards, almost onto our tummies. And then we're drawing back through the hips, through the shoulders. And again, reaching out. Stretching away. Drawing back. One more. Loosening out between those shoulders and then find that mid position. From there, draw the shoulders down. Remember, go carefully. You don't need to use the weight. Up towards the ceiling. Drop down through that chest. The breastbones going round with you. Reaching round. Squeeze through your tummy. And we're coming back over. And again. Length through the neck. Reaching over. Drawing in. Coming back. Last one. Big reach over. And then come on back. Lower back down. Relax there. Let's turn over onto our tummies. And small pillow if you want to, or towel to rest your head on. We're having one ball underneath each arm at our sides here. Forehead's down on the pillow. Think where your shoulders are. Draw those shoulder blades down towards your waist. Tighten up through your tummy. You want that lower part of your back to be nice and flat. From there, we're gently lifting up for our breaststroke prep. And lowering back down. Chin tucked in, length through your neck. Slowly coming up. We're staring at the same bit of mat all the time. Lowering back down. Let the legs relax. Shoulders down. Tucking in, lifting up. Slowly back down. One more like that. Drawing in through your tummy. Lifting up. Gently coming down. Pop your hands next to your chest. Push yourself up. Have a little stretch back the other way. Getting that length through all the way through your tail, through the back of your head. Good stuff. And then let's come up into our 4 point. From there, have a little stretch up. Tuck your tail in. Reaching up through your shoulder blades. And then gently roll back down the other way. Head up, tail up. Tail underneath, drawing in through your tummy, stretching through your shoulders. Down the other way. 2 to go. Up we come. Using it as a nice stretch, back down. With this last one, reach up. And then find that middle, slide one leg out. Opposite arm reaches up towards the ceiling. And we're threading the needle. Come back in and through. And again, you can use your weights if you want to. Reaching up. Coming through. Up we go again. Last time, coming through. And back to the middle. Let's try the other side. Slide that leg back. Lift that arm up. Coming down and through. Up we come. Through we go. Last one. Coming into the middle. Both hands over one side. So I've got both hands on the left of my mat. Stretching down. And then come back up. Both hands over the other side. Stretch the top arm away. Got a nice stretch through your side at the same time. Good stuff. Coming into the middle. Big stretch out. And let's come up into standing. Let's just alter the camera again. Oh, the reassuring thing then with altering the camera was I was checking it was also switched on. I was dreading to find out I'd just done 40 minutes of exercise and it wasn't switched on. Have a little shake out those hands, lengthen through the neck, a little shake through the knees as well. Circle those hands round, stretch up through the back of that neck. Really think about making your shoulders heavy. And back the other way. Circling those wrists. Just been doing some 4 point that might be a bit achy. Breath in, breath out. Drop the head and shoulders, dangle the arms, a little bend of your knees. Link the fingers and then really stretch them away. All the way up, coming up towards the ceiling. Stretch wide, drawing all the way down. Breath in, breath out, chin, chin down, head down. Dangle the arms, stretch them in front of you. Feeling it all the way along that back. Up we come. Big stretch out, really feel it right to the fingertips because then when you let go at the bottom it feels so nice. Oh. Floaty, floaty arms up, length through the neck, twist round and back and round the other way and back Once more each side. Last one. Lower those arms. Little gentle lift up and down for 3, 2. Last one. It's like a helium balloon's lifting you up into the air and lowering you back down. Up with the shoulders, down with the shoulders. Reach down one leg. Opposite arm stretches down as well. Gently come back up into the middle, down the other side. Let the arm dangle. Reach the other arm down as well. And we're back up. Okay, let's go down the other side again. Reach up with that arm, hand on head, elbow to ceiling, stretching over, big circle round and dangle. Bend the knees a little bit and then gently, gently we're coming back up and restacking. Let's go down the other side. Stretching up, hand on head, elbow to ceiling. Push down through the opposite foot and then reach over, circle round, dangle in the middle and gently come back up. Let's pop one foot forward, one foot back. We're making sure the feet are in line. Lunge over that front leg. Keep the back heel down. You should feel it through the calf. Gently lifting up through the chest, pulling in through your tummy. That way you get a little bit of a stretch through the front of that hip as well. 3, 2, 1. Gently change over. Place one foot down, other heel down. Lunge forward. Gently lift up, drawing in through your tummy. Weight on the front foot. And we're holding there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into the middle, have a little shake out. And deep breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out, chin on chest, have a little roll forward, drop the head down, drop the arms down, hips to the ceiling. Big old stretch. Gently, gently coming back up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And restack. And again. Hands on head. Deep breath in. Breath out. Chin on chest. Rolling down as tight as you can. Really stretch the backs of those legs. See how far you can go. Gently, gently come back up. And restack yourself. Think about where your weight is. Even on both feet. Drawing in through your tummy, lift up through the chest, stretch up through the back of the neck. Deep breath in. And a breath out. And again, breath in. And breath out. Well done, everybody. Good session. See you next time.